The amateur video that appeared on Facebook and YouTube is hard to watch. It purportedly shows a man from an Innu community in northern Quebec being dragged, punched, and beaten by police. How it happened is still under investigation, but it's raising concerns about how First Nations communities are policed. The CBC's ALISON Northcott has more.
This amateur video shot from the back seat of a car has prompted anger in the remote Innu community of Unamen Shipu.
Ça, c'est de la brutalité policière.
Relatives say the man on the ground is Norbert Mestenapeo. They say the altercation left the 24-year-old with 12 stitches on his head. A spokesperson for Quebec Provincial Police says they have the video and they're looking into the officer's behavior. Police say the incident began after they were called about a dispute in the community on Tuesday. But what led to this is still unclear. For some, this video raises other concerns.
It raises the issue, disturbing issue of the relationship of the justice system versus, our people from the First Nations, from our First Nations.
Unamen Shipu, like several other First Nations communities in Quebec, doesn't have its own police force. Provincial police took over in 2007 after the local force was disbanded because of funding and management problems. Some First Nations leaders say that change hasn't gone well. If
this issue of police violence and brutality is not looked after or resolved, some of our chiefs have certainly indicated that they're looking at the possibility of shutting the door to SQ, and I guess look at other means to provide public safety within their communities.
This Mohawk community near Montreal has had its own police force for more than 30 years. This council chief says that's the way it should be for all First Nations communities.
People from the outside don't really know how a Native person or the Native community works in general, the way the lifestyle is and the people themselves. And people from the outside don't really know how to deal with that.
The chief of Unamen Shipu says people in his community are now afraid of the police. He says bringing the local force back is the only way to change that. ALISON Northcott, CBC News, Montreal.